Bubba Watson is a star on the golf course. His homemade swing and country charm have endeared him to legions of golf fans. But when you look deep inside the lefty and look beyond the trophies, what truly reveals itself is a son just trying to please his dad.
He wanted to portray that he was a tough man. He was a tough man, but at the same time, real teddy bear. My dad didn't have a high school diploma. He dropped out of school, 10th grade, got drafted in the military. So we got an education through the military. My dad taught me, do it my way, you know, whatever that is. 6 years old, I went to the golf course for the first time, and I started playing golf with a 9-iron. My dad was in the woods all the time, and so I was hitting this 9-iron right up the middle. First couple of years was about me hanging out with my dad.
Little did Gerry Watson know what he helped create. The self-taught long hitter from small town Baghdad, Florida, is a genius with a golf club. Bubba Golf, as it is now known, can produce unreal results.
That's a real talent, not just the length, but the ability to work the ball.
But just as his career began to take off, life got in the way.
Bubba Watson, your champion here at the Travelers.
I just gotta say thanks to my mom and dad. Without them, I'm nothing. You know, my dad's battling cancer right now. Dad, I'm praying for you. I love you.
During the moment he had always dreamt of, the nightmare of cancer reared its ugly head. 8 months earlier, Gerry, a longtime smoker, had been diagnosed with throat cancer and was struggling in his last months of life. So the win and the resulting emotions strangely mirrored when Bubba first heard of his dad's ailment.
My mom and dad called me, and you know, there was a lot of tears shed. It's the first time I ever hugged my dad, and that was the first time we said we love each other. But it was a good moment, you know, sad moment, but a good moment. And so we bonded. We were pretty close, really close. We talked a lot. But that moment helped us bond even more.
Bubba here. I'm in Baghdad, my parents' house, and my dad always has these projects. You know, he has cancer, so he's dying of cancer. He has these weird projects he wants us to do. So me and Angie are out here digging up dirt in Baghdad to try to do this. Why does he need this done? I have no idea, but he's my dad. I love him anyway.
Earlier that year, Bubba had returned to the Florida Panhandle to be recognized by his hometown, but also to see his father, a former Green Beret, honored as well.
Those who have had the honor to don the Green Beret exemplify the professionalism of the Special Forces traditions and values. You, sir, are amongst this great brotherhood of quiet professionals.
He worked every single Veterans Day for 32 years. And so it was a big honor to let an organization like the Green Beret Foundation give him an award, an honor for his service. So it was very special for me and my mom.
Well, it's great to see my old unit being noticed by everybody. When I was able, it was a lot of fun to go to golf tournaments with him. Yeah, it's been a good trip.
First Lieutenant Gerry Lester Watson died 2 months later. Nearly 5 years, 7 PGA Tour wins, and 2 green jackets later, his son Bubba is a household name. And while he never got to see his boy as a global star, a major champion, or even a father himself, his memory lives on.
My dad raised me the right way, helped me with my game of golf. It was a big deal from a standpoint of our family. My dad, he could see one of his dreams or his son do something great that gave us tears of joy, cheers, all the excitement of right before he passed, he got to see his son do something good.
That something good has also manifested itself off the golf course. As his stature has grown in the game, Bubba has used his platforms to help others, from military charities and children's charities to the schools he attended in his hometown of Baghdad, and of course, the fight to make cancer history.
I've always wanted to give back. My dad's always talked about giving back. My mom's always talked about giving back and doing more. They were always there to support whatever organizations they could. And so for me, it was just a bigger platform now as I get older and see my dad pass and me being a dad now. My dad was my role model. And I want my kids to see me as dad, but see me as a dad who's a giver. I hope they see me as their dad, that is a good guy that's trying to help a little bit in this world.